In this week's episode, Darren troubleshoots the gearbox cooler. We meet this dude on a dive at Michelmas Cay, where Darren makes a new friend. And after a slow mooch over to Upolu Reef, Meg gets into the housework as McDazzle tackles cleaning up the prop, supervised by this guy. Last week we bid farewell to fellow sailor Hans. My honey tried to pull off a hat mutiny as we headed out to Michelmas Cay, and I showed you how to board your tender like a pro.
So we were just doing a little inspection on the gearbox oil cooler, and lo and behold, there's always a surprise. I'll take you in for a quick look and show you what's going on. As you can see, it's full of weed and stuff. Seawater passes through that cooler and then into the heat exchanger for the engine, so eventually that would probably block up. It pays to keep looking at these things. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you.
After breakfast, we trundled off to Michelmas Cay with its stunning white sandy beach. It seemed a bit rolly, so we decided to anchor out the back, keeping a clear escape route should the weather become unfavourable during the night.
So you pretty much want to hold this line, babe, so that you miss a little bommy that's about 11 o'clock from us.
Rightio.
Okay?
No worries.
Beauty!
We both like to get the anchors set up and ready while coming into an anchorage. So I release it from the gypsy and pay out a little chain so that it hangs out from the bowsprit ready to drop.
Okay, so that was quite a productive little trip over. It was only about 3.5 to 4 nautical miles, so it took us under an hour. And so yeah, we always multitask when we're underway. I had the water maker cranking while I was making a lovely big old fruit salad for lunch. And yeah, so I'm just making a bunch of salads for dinner, and then we're going to go and explore. So it'll be exciting.
Hitting the water, we head off for a snorkel.
Anyway, so we're in a spot that's in a slightly deeper water than where we were yesterday, and there's a few bommies and things around here, so we hopefully we'll find some different and bigger fish than yesterday. Be good.
That'd be great.
Let's go and see what's in the water, my honey.
There you go. I'll see what little treats are down there.
Yeah, baby.
After a quick check of the mooring, we tootled off to explore what was a delightful underwater scene, with large coral stacks and brightly coloured branch corals. I found this large coral trout who was pretty cash while keeping his eye on me. And what a delightful pair these clownfish were, hiding behind each other whilst checking out the visitors in their space. We've seen a lot of damaged reef on our travels, so it's terrific to find systems like this, so vibrant with life and obviously thriving.
Make an egg?
I don't know whether he cooked or not. He might be able to make an egg.
Hello, little fella. What you doing?
You the new captain? Are you? Get that serious look on your face. Oh, you kicked him off.
I scared him off.
I did.
This giant thing coming leaping out of the ocean.
Wife in the fast lane.
Oh, you called me nappy.
You want to go and check this Cay out over here?
Oh yeah.
You're too busy.
Wow, you know, I've actually only been here for about 5 minutes.
Oh well. Can't laze around all your life, you know.
Yeah, 5 minutes. That's it. Right, let's go. Yeah, baby. Let's go and check out the Cay. We've just come in to check out this little birdie nesting ground. You can tell it's a birdie nesting ground. It's a bit whippy. Let's go see what we can find.
There are 38 species of seabirds living on Michelmas Cay, terns and noddies, and to our delight we found a booby bird and ruddy turnstones.
I've never seen anything like this.
Amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. There must be, I don't know. There must be a million birds there. There's little heads sticking up everywhere.
No wonder this island is one of the most important breeding sites on the Great Barrier Reef.
Well, I'm glad I got my hat on. But how cool is this? There's so many birds here. And we're just trying to walk along the very edge of the water so as not to disturb them too much, just to let them be in their own environment. But yeah, they're just little bubbers learning to fly, and yeah, mamas and papas talking to each other, and they're all, and you can see them chatting to each other and trying to learn new tricks or teach their young new tricks. It's very cool, very cool. What a great place to come. How's the booby? What's going on, my honey?
Yeah, we had a problem the other day where the engine batteries gassed themselves. And basically the alternator's charging a little bit too hard. It's charging at 14.6 volts, which is a little bit much. Well, what they tell me is that you can just switch the alternator off. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this isolator switch in the line, and just so I can switch them off, and I'll keep an eye on the voltage. That'll get me going until I come up with a little bit better solution. It's not really the perfect location, but it just so happens there's actually a joint already in the wire there, so that's why I've just favoured this spot for the minute.
Genius, my husband. Absolute genius.
I made a smoothie and we set off for our next adventure. It was a calm day, so we motored, but we didn't mind as the destination was pretty cool.
So we should only be about half an hour or so away from Upolu Reef, or Upolu Reef. And yeah, at low tide a little sandy cay will appear, so we're quite looking forward to that, and apparently it's pretty good snorkeling, so we'll love to check that out. So yeah, it's been really lovely. This area around Cairns, the snorkeling here and the reef anchorages are just beautiful, and they're so close to town, so to speak, for us. Yeah, it's nice because we've actually got to shoot back in so I can have another Skype appointment with my naturopath tomorrow, so we'll head back in tomorrow. And yeah, but it's been just beautiful. So glad to have come out here and gotten this time away. It's been really good for our souls.
House cleaning on boats isn't just about the inside and topsides, it's also about keeping the hull clean. It's a regular job that keeps us both fit. More importantly, a smooth hull helps Sarean fly through the water like the filly that she is.
What lovely little delight have you got going on here?
Well, my honey, I'm making you a lovely lunch.
Fantastic.
I've got this gorgeous fresh coconut that you hulled yesterday, which is fabulous, and I've just chopped up the meat into little slices and I put that on top of our yummy fruit salad. It's all happening. Lunch is ready, my honey. Get your chops around this.
Okay, fantastic. Ripper.
We're in the vault,
All sorts of treasures in there. Well, that was lucky it was on top.
That's amazing. That never happens.
No, it never happens. Anyway, first time.
Anyway, I think I'll go with this one today.
Yeah, baby! We're going on another adventure! Woo! Looky, looky, looky! Got some reef.
Unfortunately, this part of the reef was pretty barren. We saw this guy, who was sussing out his next meal while getting a makeover by a suckerfish. And we found this cute little family and a neat little swim through to explore. Back at Sarean, we found a resident batfish awaiting our return. So set to with some more chores.
Was that Batfish?
Oh, he was a ripper.
Oh, that was just too cool for words. I love when you have interactions like that. There was just this sort of grey shadow came up behind us, or behind me, and passed behind me, and I thought, oh, here we go. And then turned around, it was a jiggy little Batfish. Which is awesome, but he wasn't that little though, he was quite huge. He must be a fair age.
Yeah, I'm not sure how old they get,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And he was just super, because he just had this big eye and he's like looking at me like, whoa. And he just kept coming up to say hello. He tried, almost going to kiss the camera, and I thought I might be able to touch him, but I don't like to touch the fish. But
yeah, I tried,
yeah.
but he wouldn't.
He just was so interested in what we were doing, and he was having a look around, and I thought he might have been there for the food, for what came off the hull, but he didn't seem to be.
No, he didn't seem to be, but he sort of run in at me a couple of times there, but...
Yeah, yeah, I thought, and he comes straight at you, he's like, moo. That was very cool, another very cool nature interaction.
Yeah.
How lucky are we?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
And so it was time to head back to the big smoke.
In beautiful Cairns. So we're off now. Got to go back to pop into Cairns and just have my appointment with my naturopath. Get my next set of medicinal herbs sent over and my directions for my next phase of healing. So we'll just pop in there and then probably provision a little bit more and then come out again and enjoy this beautiful weather because it's lasting for another, looks like it may go for another week, so that's great. We're going to come back out again. Very exciting.
I'm going to go straight out through there. Drops right deep pretty quick.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I was going to say let's go one of those ways.
Yeah.
Oh, Betty! Look! Betty! I'm sorry, buddy, we're leaving. Look at Betty. I reckon it was Moo in another spirit form.
Yeah, well, could have been. Funny little guy.
Yeah, like he was really swimming after us. He was trying to catch up to us. How bizarre is that?
Yeah, I know. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, Betty, we love you, buddy.
Yeah. Come back with that chicken.
The other boat's got tuna sandwiches. Yeah, so some good news that I wanted to share with you all. Just before I have my appointment with my naturopath, I go in the week before and do blood tests to see how my cancer marker's going or my tumour markers. And that basically tells you how much inflammation there is going on in my body. And yeah, so those tests got emailed off to her and she sent me a message to say woohoo, because my tumour markers have gone down, which I'm really excited about. It's a really good sign. We are going to muck them up a wee bit because I'm going to start doing a grape fast, but we had to get to this point and then I can do my grape fast now, which I'm really excited about because that's going to pull more lymph and debris out of my body, or toxins, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's a really good sign. I'm so glad I have put in all the work. This is a really good path to choose, and yeah, it hasn't been that easy. 5 months in, I have to say it has been a bit challenging moving to this diet. So there's no more sad diet, they call it. It's all just fresh fruit and vegetables only, no oils, nothing from a bottle or whatever. Yeah, everything's just handmade from something that's grown in the ground. And yeah, we feel really, really good, both of us. We've both seen signs within our bodies and big changes, that we are repairing our bodies. Even Darren, even though he doesn't have a diagnosis to speak of, it has been really challenging. The cravings for salty foods and carbohydrates and all that heavy sort of glunky stuff in my body have been slowly tapering off. And yeah, I really notice the difference when I'm fully on the high fruit diet. My body's just functioning really well. So yeah, it's been a really good move, and yeah, really excited to get this news today. So yeah, it's a win. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and if you like the video, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, we really love to hear from you guys. Yeah, so drop us a comment. We'd like to give a really big thank you to our newest patrons and say a huge welcome to our family, to Thomas, to Graham, to Steve, and to David. It's awesome to have you guys on board, and we are so stoked that you believe in what we do. So thank you very much for your pledges. And David, you are just the most wonderful human being, mate. Thank you so much for your top pledge. We hope you really get a lot out of it.
Yeah, thanks David, and it was certainly great having a beer with you the other night. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we met up with David, came along to one of our meetups. We hold them semi-regularly, so if you'd like to figure out how to come down and have a beer with us in person, follow our Facebook page. Over there is where we post those notices. So yeah, we'd love to meet you. We'd love to meet all the people in our world.
Yeah.
You're all such wonderful people.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it is our 50th video, so we're hosting a little bit of a competition. We're starting a wall of fabulous followers on our website, and we'd love you to get involved. So yeah, send us a picture of your smiley face or something silly, or you in your favourite hat, and you'll go in the draw to win a piece of Sarean. So yeah, pop that along to us, and yeah, we really look forward to getting your photographs and starting our followers wall.
Yeah, it's not a piece of our old broken toilet, by the way. So
Yeah, it's you guys don't know that our toilet broke again, and it's not the toilet. It's something even more cool. Okay, so enough tomfoolery from us. We've got to get moving on. Have a great week, good people. We'll catch you next time round.
Okay, see you guys.